All right, now last speaker in this session is actually live with me because, well,
Hey, Jan.
you were actually you were thinking about joining us virtually, but you were around the corner. Rudolf van Ee, founder of Blockchain Netherlands. Great to have you with us today. Rudolf, what are you doing with blockchain? I thought you were in recruitment.
I am, thanks by the way. Yeah, I'm doing multiple things basically, but all around blockchain and crypto. So helping companies, projects scale their development capacity basically. So smart contract engineers, protocol developers, etc. Then of course BCNL that we'll speak more of today. Together with a couple of co-founders also launching a launchpad, NFT launchpad for artists very soon, which is called Culture. And on the side, I'm advising a couple of startups such as VIDT and Dema Trading with, going to the next level, basically, in startup land.
That's a lot of exciting things. And you were actually founder of Blockchain Netherlands. It's exactly 5 years ago, right?
Almost. Yeah. Time flies. Unbelievable, right?
Was it in the bear market you started it?
It was before the bear market.
Why did you start it?
Well, we noticed that there was a lack of, let's say, access to interesting content, interesting speakers, just trying to understand what this technology would mean for specifically industries, sectors, but also in a broader scale on society as a whole. Yeah. So we just started off in 2016 with organizing small events, meetups, gatherings. All were physical, so none were online. So yeah, that was the starting point basically, and that kind of grew over the years. And now we're the biggest crypto and blockchain community and ecosystem in the Netherlands. So
exciting stuff.
Very proud to do that together with you.
Yeah, that's really exciting stuff. And so for the upcoming time, Blockchain Netherlands is now working on a big research report, looking at all the entire Dutch blockchain and crypto ecosystems, right? All the startups, scale-ups that are active. Can you surely tell us more? What is the research about? What is it trying to find?
Yeah. So what we've experienced over the years is that there's still a lack of overview. So who's working on what, basically?
In the Netherlands.
In the Netherlands, yeah. We try to scope it here and then compare it to other countries and around the globe, of course. Mainly, the lack of overview causes that people don't know really where to start, can't really find background information about what project is doing what.
Like press, like investors, like
exactly. Yeah, and new talent accessing the market, and that's actually one of the things that came out of the research so far is that the lack of talent is quite big. There are some other trends that I think we'll go through later in the conversation, but basically what we did is we cut the research in half. So first we started with a quantitative research in which we identified what startups there are, where are they located, how big are they, how are they funded, etc.
I think you found like 200 startups, right? Is that correct?
Yeah, even more. So
even in the Netherlands?
Getting close to 350, 400 projects in total. Yeah.
So in the Netherlands there are over 350 blockchain crypto startups active.
So from like super early stage to scaling up internationally.
Exciting stuff.
Yeah,
now you were mentioning, let's dive deeper in this. I mean, you mentioned already one of the trends, of course, lack of talent. I think most companies, not only blockchain companies, are now having this. Are there interesting things that you already found during the research?
Yeah, so compared to 2020, there are now 50% more new startups that were founded. Wow. So in 2021, and that's huge, I think.
Everybody's sitting at home, of course, thinking like, what should we do?
That, that's part of the qualitative research that we'll do together with the Rijksuniversiteit Groningen, actually. So Marvin and his team will support us in the next stage for Q1. But another trend is definitely NFT and DeFi. So NFTs, talked about a lot today. DeFi, like Unity Swap, but all in all, blockchain has become more mainstream, I would say. So press reporting about it, bigger corporate enterprises speaking more and more publicly as well, investing. So there are multiple trends, but based on this raw data, we don't know for sure yet, and that's exactly where the qualitative research will come in place and hopefully clarify a lot. Yeah. It's an ongoing research, so you can always enter. I can't stress this enough that if you want to share, background information about your organization, is super, super welcome, because that benefits the whole community.
Yeah, so this is actually a call to all the blockchain startups and scale-ups, founders, CEOs, whatever. If you're involved, please participate in the research. This is so important, really giving this great overview of the ecosystem to press, to partners, to investors, and so forth. So Q1, you will continue the research. So we'll definitely really follow this. What is going to happen in Q1 with Blockchain Netherlands? I mean, we're still in a little lockdown situation. Of course, we're really excited that we can have right now these kind of virtual events. Just imagine 20 years ago when we were still playing Snake on our phones. Well, now we can have these virtual events, right? So I guess you're going to continue the events, virtual events, in the upcoming year? Yeah, so hopefully more and more physical events. Unfortunately, we had to cancel the big crypto drink this Friday, 150 people. So we're going to postpone that until it's possible again. We're working on a number of things, so let me list a few. Of course, as we mentioned, the research, but then we're main partner of the Cupola Tech Hub in Haarlem that is opening up in beginning of January, which will be a physical place in an old prison actually, where blockchain is one of the main technologies. And BCNL is one of the founding partners there, basically for the blockchain lab. Yeah. We'll also host a big NFT event there in Q1. In a prison. In a prison. I think a lot of people definitely see all these crypto people sent them to the prison, right? Yeah, well, they maybe want to even get locked up there, if it's so interesting, but we'll have to see. Then we're planning a trade mission towards another blockchain hub in Europe. That's an important one. Dutch Blockchain Days are coming in June again, so at EY in Amsterdam. Probably virtual, but hopefully as much as possible can be done in person, because ultimately that's what brings people together and connecting people, like-minded enthusiasts. Yeah, that's where the magic happens. Rudolf van Ee, Blockchain Netherlands. Thank you so much for joining us in the studio. Thank you also for all the great work, of course, with Blockchain Netherlands. And we're looking forward to the upcoming year. Blockchain Netherlands, for people who are interested about all the exciting developments with research, the events. Most of the events are freely accessible. You can go to the website bcnl.foundation and you can subscribe for the newsletter, social updates of our great marketing team. So and the community is growing quite rapidly. So we also see that all these new startups are joining BCNL. So it's having a bigger impact, and that's amazing. Wonderful. Rudolf, thank you so much. Thank you. Jan. Cheers.